Coach, if you wouldn't mind, just some thoughts.
Yeah, obviously there's a disappointment from our previous game, and obviously our preparation and the work we put in Friday and Saturday, and then this morning about 8:45 for about an hour was to get us back refocused. You know, I haven't lost sight that people picked this team to finish 7th. And all of a sudden, everybody thinks we're this great team, and why aren't we winning every game and looking great while we're doing it? We didn't get any new players. No, we were picked to finish 7th. I think this team's doing pretty good. But what we've accomplished is when you have a standard and you don't meet the standard, then the players and the coaches get disappointed, and then you come back and you try to do something about it. But I thought our guys were sharp today. You know, we just little challenges along the way. Like we were up 18 at Cincinnati, and you know, we had. It's not that we lost the lead. I mean, they hit three. Their 5-man hit 2 threes, and their 4-man hit a 3. So that's 9 points. They're going to come back, but we did lose the lead. And then the other night at Memphis, we're up 43-30, and the same thing. So we had to address that. You know, so we tried to play in 4-minute segments tonight. To me, the most important 4-minute segment was the last 4 minutes of the first half. I really focused on that. And I thought we finished that half out well. So pleased with the effort, pleased with all of our points of emphasis. Thought we were extremely unselfish. 31 assists, 42 baskets is outstanding. I didn't see the rebound. 46-17 on the boards, plus 29 is outstanding. So good bounce back win. We'll get ready for SMU.
Questions here, Drew? You have the mic. Questions, please.
Coach, is there any negative you take from this game at all?
No.
So, and Coach, how do you get them back to earth for a game against SMU? Get them refocused?
I don't have to get them refocused. How about get them focused? You know, when you play 30 games, I noticed yesterday Villanova's pretty good. They lost on the road at Creighton, unranked team. You're going to lose on the road in these leagues. I think there's one team in our league that's undefeated at home. You know, Cincinnati lost at home to Wichita State. Well, we beat Wichita State at home. Wichita State lost at home to, who did they lose to? SMU. But the last couple of years, we've been really good on the road. We're 6-3 on the road both years. This team's lost a couple on the road, but last couple of years, we lost a couple at home we shouldn't have lost. So, but overall, I'm pleased with the progress that we're making. You're going to have a hiccup here and there over 30-plus games. So I tend not to overreact to it. I was just, what adjective would I use? Upset. I was upset with our effort the last half of that game. I felt like we were better than that. And today we came out sharp as a blade. Couldn't have played any better. And I'm not talking about for 40 minutes. I mean, for 35, 25, 30 minutes, you know, until, you know, we started rotating guys around. I thought our top 9 guys for, you know, 28, 29, 30 minutes, everything that we worked on last 2 days, I thought we were really sharp at. So SMU's not our next game. I don't have to go back and refocus them or focus them. These guys have a lot of pride. They do it themselves.
What are your thoughts on Rob's assists total today?
I told Rob that in terms of execution, things that we emphasize in our program, I thought that was his best just being a basketball player, making the right play, being unselfish, letting the game come to him, playing free and natural. That's the best I've seen him play since he's been here. Rob is a really good player. And he was starting to score a little bit the other night. He was starting to come back a little bit. But defense, rebounding, passing, steals, activity on the weak side. making the right play. I just thought he was outstanding.
Kelvin, I know you've kind of addressed this before, but the win gets you a bye in the first round of the tournament. I don't know to you, is there an advantage, or you said in the past that you can play it, you'd play it, and not necessarily have it, but now that you have a bye.
No, I wish everybody played on the same day. That way, I just think if you play first, you have an advantage. I remember my first year here, we beat Tulane in the tournament, the first game, and then we're up 7 against Tulsa. We're nowhere near as good as Tulsa, but Tulsa was, they weren't right. They were, and plus you have so many days off. I remember the year we lost to Tulane, we had 9 days off. That's a long time. You lose your mojo. That's the problem with conference tournaments. You don't stay the same after 9 days. We beat Cincinnati on a Thursday, and we didn't play again till so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 8 or 9 days, whatever it is. I mean, that's a long time. I just don't like having that long off. I wish, if you're off for 8 days and you're playing a team that had played the day before, to me that's a huge advantage. I wish we were all playing the same amount of games instead of one game having a game under their belt to get the jitters out, to get back kind of in their groove and the mojo. It takes a while, So, but at the same time, if you got to finish in the top 4 to get the bye, I'd rather finish in the top 4.
Coach, we had some mic issues at the beginning of this, not having you recap everything, but the way your team did come out from the start and kind of laid out how they were going to play this game.
Yeah. It's a long season. You're not going to, we had to scale the mountain when we played Cincinnati. And then 3 days later, we had to get right back on top of that mountain and scale it when we played Temple. And then here we are right back again on the road. You think about that stretch, Cincinnati at home, at Temple, at Memphis. That's a tough stretch, and for 5 halves, we were fine. But the last half, we just kind of puttered out. But we addressed it. We knew we could play better, and we knew we could get back on top of the mountain again. But I thought our preparation the last 2 days, Friday and Saturday and this morning, were outstanding. We have good leadership on this team, and Rob and Devin, Wes, those 3 guys in particular, Galen. And those guys have a lot of pride. They wanted to win that game the other night, but you got to play better. And so there's some challenges. There's some challenging stuff that went on, obviously, but can't say enough about our the way we played it on both ends of the floor in almost every facet. Ball movement, rebounding, defense, knocking down open shots. So it's a great bounce back win. Now we just move forward. It's just like the Memphis game's over. This game's over. You just move to the next one.
Coach, is that the best you've seen Armani shoot to start of a game this season?
No, he's had several games like that. Arkansas, what other ones has he had like that? SMU was 7. What was he tonight?
He's up 7, I believe.
7 for 9. He's 7 for 9 against SMU the other night. Same thing. Is that the first time you've seen him?
Yes.
Then I understand why you asked the question. Now he's the leading 3-point shooter in terms of makes in the league is Corey, and I think Armani's right there with him. So those 2 guys are high-level 3-point shooters. It's a good question.
Well, we don't see Gabe as much, but the two memorable games that he's had that he's come in have been the games that y'all hit the 18 threes. Is that to have a guy like that off the bench, and I know he doesn't get minutes, but seems to make the most of his minutes.
Yeah, there's always, when you're dispersing playing times, you're having to make personnel decisions. It's never easy. Gabe is is kind of in a different position. He's not really a 4 and he's not really a 3, but he's a good basketball player. He can really shoot it. But I have a lot of respect for that young man. He's been in a tough situation, but he has never stopped working. His attitude has always been tremendous. I just think that when you do things the right way, the good Lord will find a way to reward you. You know, if you'll just keep doing it the right way, have the right attitude, treat people the right way, show respect to people and to the game, and when your time comes, you'll be rewarded. So I just think the way, in a game like today, when Gabe played like that, I just think there's a hand on him.
Anything else?
Coach, you're at SMU on Wednesday. They lost a tough one to Wichita State.
Yeah, tough game.
Another.
Yeah, they figured out how to play. Now they've got excellent talent. You know, McMurray, Imelagu, Witt, Shagwa, Agal, Douglas. When I was at Oklahoma for a lot of years, I only played 7 guys, especially this time of the year. That was it, 7. Eddie Sutton at Oklahoma State played 7 guys, not 8, not 7 guys. SMU plays 7 guys, and all 7 are good players. So they've got a good system. They put you in a tough position because they only play one big at a time. So you've got to make a decision as a coach. You know, last year we played Galen, Wes, Rob, and Dot. When we went small, the other teams, you know, they had 7 foot and 6'10". They had to take one of those big guys out and put a guard in to match up with us. And it's the same thing that SMU does. They'll go small, and they'll make you go small. You know, for us, when we played them here, our small lineup helped us. But if you do, then you're taking away half our roster. Because the strength of our teams are depth up front. You know, it's one of the things that's helped us is we played Devin. Take him out. Here comes Fabian. That's pretty good. 2 of them at the 4 spot. Well, the other thing is you got Breon, Chris, and Nura. You know, that's 5 guys. 3 of them won't even see the floor probably because of the way SMU matches up. So they're a tough matchup for everybody. They gave Wichita State a fits. I think Wichita State beat them by 6, 84-78. It's going to be a tough game for us.
Anything else?
So any word on Wes, just holding him out as a precaution, or?
No, he grabbed he was going up for a rebound yesterday, and his fingers got hooked, and Mike had to win his jersey and snapped it back. So he's just got some swelling around that knuckle and the top of his hand. So we're just gonna hold him out. There was no way. I didn't even let him do anything this morning. He came out there bouncing around wanting to jump into practice. I said, you know, slow down, Hoss. All right.
Any good?
Thanks, guys.